Wanted to do a short video and show you how to use the Notion Trading Journal, at least the way that I'm using it in the Team CSC room, which is our live daily webinar room. As you can see here, I've got Team CSC Journal, and then I've got the template that you'll be able to access. And I want to show you how to use it, and I'll go back into the Team CSC Journal. In the top left-hand corner, it'll always take you back to the home page, which is this page here. All right. Underneath here, you'll see Trading Journal, live daily webinars, seasonal trades, USDA reports, economic reports, etc. All right. Under Trading Journal, if you click on that, you can see that I've got it open to open positions, and I'll show you how to use all these in just a moment. I've also got closed positions, pending orders, canceled orders, futures positions, all these different views that I've already created, and those will be in your template, and I'll show you how to use those in a minute. All right, like these are open positions. These are positions that I've put on since August the 15th. I put on the British pound today. Now you'll see a little icon with a page on it over here on the left. That means there's something underneath here. And if you click on open, this page will open, and it'll tell you that it's wheat, Chicago wheat, ZW. The group is grains. All right, you can click on that and add it to any group that you'd want to. Futures or options, it's an options position. Date placed, date filled, date closed is empty because it's still open. Haven't made or lost, didn't cancel the order. Down here, if you just click down below, then you can start typing in anything that you want to. I put in here August the 15th, I sold 485 December week calls and received 937. They expire in 36 days. And then I did a cut and paste out of the TradeMiner software. Just used their little camera feature, and then copied the chart, and then I just pasted it in here. And you go to the end of the line and do a Control V, and it'll paste the chart. You can also click on the chart, double click on the chart, and the chart will open, and you can see more details about the chart that you posted in. All right, click off this, and it'll go back into here. All right, now if you wanted to go back in and look at let's just say closed positions. Now I started this back in April in Notion, so these are all my closed positions. See wins, losses, etc. Sums down here, which is a mathematical formula that I did, and it's just called sum. All right. Then you can go back in and look at any of the trades. You can sort any way that you want to. Now, obviously, in my trading journal, you're not going to be able to do anything, but I'm just using this as an example. But if you want to go down here and look at Dow, you just click that. It'll say on August the 14th. Came in, I lost $500. I got really whacked on the financials in one day. About 4 of them I had limit orders, and the market's just went straight down overnight. But anyway, let's look at the S&P. Here's wheat as an example. You can see that it's listed in the grains. It was an option position. Bought the call. An at-the-money September wheat. Put for 525. It expires in 11 days. All right. Here, double click on the chart, and the chart would open, show you exactly what that trade was. All right. So it's a great way to keep up with your trades. Now, also, I've created a view in here called Calendar View. So if you ever want to go back down and look at everything on a calendar, you can open the calendar, and it'll obviously show you a calendar. Then you can click on any of these that you want to go back in and look at. Right? Here's one, the Mexican peso, that was canceled. Beans, you can see a check mark there, that was canceled. Swiss franc, here's a gold. You click on that, and it'll open that page. You can see that position made $967. There was the chart. There was my profits and loss at the end of the day that I put down here. Made $2,200 that day. And you can see that the gold position is in here, and 967 on that. All right. So it's a good way to keep up with your trades. All right. You can also go down here and look at just trades that have been put in the meats or the metals or the grains. In other words, I've set up a filter, which you do over here. You set up a filter, and I would just filter for meats or grains or whatever I wanted to show. Here I filtered obviously for winning trades or losing trades or closed trades, calendar views, currencies, etc. Right? Now let's go back in here, go back to the top left-hand corner, up in here above that $100 bill signal sign, or $100 bill here, and click there and it'll take you back to the home page. Now here, for the people that are in the webinars, every morning I do live daily webinars every day, or trading room. And these are all the webinars. Now here is a webinar for August the 16th. It actually needs to come back up and pull it back up into here. Let me pull that up to here, there, August the 16th. And there's the webinar. People that are in the webinar, if they missed the webinar that day, they can just click on it. They can expand it, and the webinar will open up, show you the webinar. If you haven't been in the webinar room and want to come in and join us, you can do that for a couple of weeks. And press your escape key, and it goes back to a regular size window. Go back over here and click on close. Now today I need to add a webinar. So to do that, click on the end. I've got it set for a toggle, and I'll show you how to get some information on how to do all this later in the video. I just click down here and say today is August the 19th, 2019. And I want to come back in here and I want to add a video. So type slash video, enter, upload a video, choose a file. There's the webinar for the 19th. Click open, and you'll see that it's starting to load that webinar into here. And these are all the previous month's webinars that we've done. Back down into here, you can see the May, June, July, all the webinars that are in here. All right. Seasonal trades. Now, seasonal trades are important. Every month, these are August seasonal trades. So I take these out of Trade Miner, and I create charts and everything else into here. Like here's the New Zealand dollar. All right. And it tells you that that trade is supposed to start on August the 1st. It's bearish, goes through August the 30th. Contract month is September. Probability is high. Rating is 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. So it's a high rating. You come down here and you can double click on this just like you did on the chart, and it shows you what that trade has done every year for the last, whatever, 10 years or whatever it is here. All right. Click off the chart. You can go to the next one. All right. So you can go back down and look at any of the seasonal trades that you want to, and I'll show you how to add stuff to it here in a minute. Go back over here to Team CSC, and you see USDA and economic reports. Same thing here. You can go into a calendar view, come down here to July, August, all right, and see any of the trades. Here's like September, October that I've already put in. Here's August, like today, it's the 19th. We have a crop progress report. You could click on that, and it'll open up, and you can put your own information in your own trading journal, which I'll show you here in a minute. But anyway, this is just for people that are in the trading room. All right, then click off that. Go back over here, and we'll go back up to Team CSC, and the same thing applies over here to economic reports as it did USDA reports. All right, now I'm going to go back over here to the left, and I'm going to click on template. Now this is the template that you're going to be able to get, and what you need to do, like I said in the before, if you were in the course, I'm going to add this to the course, but in the course I told you how to set up your own journal. But anyway, open up Notion, and Notion is at notion.so. like Sam Oscar Notion.so, and I'll send you a link in the email that'll take you to a page that'll look like this without the left column on it. Do that after you have installed Notion, all right? And on this template page that you're going to see, it's a public page. You can rename it later by just clicking in wherever you want to, and I'll show you how to do that. But anyway, the top right-hand corner, you're going to see, after you open this page and the link that's in the email, you're going to see a button up here that says Duplicate. And you have to install Notion first, but as soon as you've installed Notion, all right, and click Duplicate, this is going to show up in your own Notion, just like it does in mine here, all right? And you'll have a template over here. Now you can, like I said, rename that anything you want to. My journal, Joe's journal, Sally's journal, whatever you want to call it, all right? And then you can start entering trades. Now there's nothing in here. This is blank, all right? But let's say that you want to enter a new trade. Well, let's say that you bought crude today, crude oil. Click tab, go over to the group, and you can just start typing in energies. And you can say that it's a futures or an option. Go over here, date placed, it defaults to today. And if it was filled, you could put today's date. If you had a pending order and it didn't fill until the next day, or out here, you can put the date that it filled, right? Then you click here where it says open, and that page we've been looking at opens up. Just click down here and start typing anything that you want to, your date, time, what you did, what you were thinking, and then go out and cut and paste a chart into here. Right click and paste a chart, all right? And then that will have a little icon here. I'm just going to show you here in a second. It'll have an icon. Click off that page, you'll see the little icon, page icon. It means something is underneath here. All right. Then you have everything available to you that I just showed you in my journal. So as you fill in stuff and everything else, you'll have a running total of all your trades that you've done. All right. Now, if you go back over here, go back into seasonal trades, you can start doing your own seasonal trades if you have Trade Miner. And if you don't, send me an email and I'll get you a special price on that. All right. Click here, current month's trades. All right. All right. In here, you'll see the seasonal trades, and you can set your own seasonal trades up if you have Trade Miner. Like I said, if you don't, send me an email and I'll send you a link to get a good deal on Trade Miner. All right. Let me just pull up Trade Miner here real quick, and I'll just show you Trade Miner and where these trades came from. Well, you can see that this is Trade Miner. This is where all my seasonal trades for this month came from. And I don't cut and paste, but I draw those out on my charts, which I've shown you before. Right? This is this year's profit, man. They've just knocked it out of the ballpark this month. Made 1,100 or almost 1,200 there, 1,300 on this one, 1,900 on this one. You can see that the date they were filled or that they started was over here on August the 6th. And all of these trades through Friday, today is Monday, and obviously Monday hasn't closed, so they're not in here yet. But you can see they've done extremely well, all right, in Trade Miner. All right, now I'm going to close Trade Miner for right now and get back into here. But that's where all these trades came from. They came out of Trade Miner, right? And there's all the information that came out of Trade Miner, right? So I'm going to click off that. Let's see what else we got under template. Well, that's all we've got for template. You can create your own, if you want to, your own USDA reports or anything else that you want. I created other things in Notion for my own personal use, not just for trading. Something else that I'm going to recommend for you to do. This is kind of off trading, but I'll show you. It's a page called In My Wallet, and you'll see that I've got everything that's in my wallet, or in case I ever lost my wallet, I've got all the information about, what's in my wallet, my driver's license, PayPal, passports, gosh, everything in here. Price mark cards, even put a reminder in here when that is coming due. to be renewed or something, and it'll send me an email and tell me when to renew that. So anyway, let's go back up here to template. All right, and in the email there's a link, and just remember, follow the instructions in the link. But I did want to do a video to show you how to install the template in Notion and how to use that, start entering that in your own trades. Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be happy to get back with you. All right, take care. Talk to you.